Welcome back. Am I in the shot? Today, you join me for a watercolour video. I've been kind of getting back into watercolours as of maybe April, so I'm by no means a pro, but I do really enjoy them. I feel like they're harder to control. I often try and define the edges with pens, so I'm going to use this photo that I took in the olden days. It was really rainy that day, so this was actually late afternoon, but it looks like night time. There was a documentary many years ago and it showed how they were cleaning Nelson's column, and they had a little man up there who had no fear. He was up there on a chair. So we're going with that for today. Got this little hat on, that's a bit better, isn't it? It is sad that you can't climb on the lions now. A couple of weeks before we went on this day, we went just before Christmas. They had the Christmas tree. Yeah, we sat up on the little steps. I guess it would be just below this bit that I'm drawing now. And ate a box of 12 Krispy Kremes. It's giving the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Lions, there we go. Looks just like a lion. Now in the foreground, we've got this step that goes down. There's figures all along here and the reflections can kind of come down off the page a little bit. My favourite bit of this picture is the light along the middle part. It really looks like this was taken in the middle of the night. I'm not excited for winter. I think I need to arrange some days like this. The last couple of years when we've been to London, we've not really been to the more centrally part. We've been going to Camden and Primrose Hill and like the coal yards, because you can do it all in a long swoop along the canal. I think we popped into Camden on this day as well. I'm really bad with the cold. I'm also bad with the hot as well, so put her with a dude. She's obviously not sharing the umbrella with him. I've just decided. There's one bus in this photo. I'm not gonna have the people exactly as they are in the photo. I made the best mac and cheese in the world yesterday. It was so good. The people are kind of descending the steps, aren't they? So that's why some of them look like they're much smaller. I wonder when they take the Christmas tree down in Trafalgar Square, because they get the one from Norway every year, don't they? But the one in my town, they leave it up for ages. I feel like the actual tree is there until almost Valentine's Day. Oh, I'm quite proud of that. I've done an umbrella facing the other way. Maybe this guy could be with a kid. Another lady here talking to her. I don't really want to draw in the shadows in pen because I feel like they should wash more into the background. I feel like we do need some stuff going on in the middle. Outline of my bus over here. There's a couple of street lights as well. It's a nice building here. Big Ben in its scaffolding, but I think we'll let him have his face in this one. I'm gonna add in some people around kind of where the waterfalls are. I don't want to make it too complicated, but I also don't want it to look like no one's there. And then I just want to add in a little bit of detail to the building, so some windows. I personally feel like that just needs some paint now. We're not gonna go overboard with the details. Move my coffee cup. Got my water here, and I'm hoping that this all works out. I do think watercolour is perfect for capturing a kind of rainy day because it was very wet. So this just makes good sense to me. The bottom half of the photo is more of a dark blue. Ooh, it's so satisfying looking in the water. I think one of my favourite activities to do in London when it's Christmas or just after is to go around all of the fancy places and compare their Christmas trees. I think there was a really nice one near St Paul's maybe. I'm obviously going to have to come back when this is dry and add in the details. Tops of the buildings, kind of grey, right? This side, a little bit grey, but not super duper grey. There we are. This side, really dark. None of these windows are lit up here. Why do paintbrushes like separate in that way? Do I need to let it dry off for a bit? If I had a golden pen or something, that would really show up these lights, wouldn't it? I'm gonna do the fountains this murky blue. I don't think it was always murky. And then gold everywhere. Who doesn't like yellow? Honestly, it's a good colour. I really like that. That looks nice. Big Ben, don't forget him. I quite like how it looks right now. I'm going to give it a chance to dry rather than trying to go overboard, finish it and smudge everything. What I want to do is add some black to the figures and maybe give them a little reflection. I want to just add the reflections of these people here. Maybe that would be an interesting test. They need a reflection in the water and they need a reflection in this water. Nelson's column, that needs like the biggest reflection of anything. I feel a bit more confident to add in some yellow, although that yellow looks mysteriously green. I would add white in actually. Maybe that's where an acrylic version of this could actually be really lovely. I think it would take a long time, but if you'd like to see that, let me know and I might give it a go. I could do it on I've got this tiny canvas here. It's even smaller than the one that I used to do Brooklyn. This is 10 by 10. I just want to make it look as magical as possible. I kind of love it when you see, I mean, I've only really seen it on TikTok, but people, they like glaze their paintings afterwards. And then I've got a bit of green in the photo at a traffic light. This is a man with his suitcase. These are two friends that have met. They've just finished in the gallery. And then this is a little family who've come for the weekend and are really hoping that the trains are running back. Well, I think it's been 4 times this year that the trains have been cancelled while I've been in London. I think I've probably been to London like 6 times this year. I even just make the road a bit darker up here. A bus. Oh, our bus smudged. Cute. I always notice the red crane light. I like that. Do I make it a bit more smudgy? I think that's finished. Where should I sign it? I'm going to sign it in the bottom right. And I always put the year. Awesome. I like that. I really like that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe, come back for later. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if I should do this painting again, but in acrylic paint. I feel like the watercolour was really good for doing the reflections and capturing the raininess, but the acrylics might be really nice for the lights up in the back. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go make a cup of tea now, and thank you for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day. Before I go, this is the bean.